YouTube, Sleeve Franklin here. So it is Christmas Eve and I'm sitting at work with no one coming in, so I figured I would make a video because what really is there to do at work on Christmas Eve? I'm sure there's lots of stuff to do, but I'm going to take a minute out. I had some thoughts and this is the only time that I'm going to have a moment today to even think. I'm doing really good. I'm 160 pounds down from my highest weight. I started at 280 pounds right around May 1st, 2012. And the surgery date was June 14th, 2012, and I was 254 pounds, and today I'm 120 pounds. Which after last night, who knows what I'm at. I didn't even look at the scale this morning because I had a few too many at my Christmas party last night, and alcohol tends to make you gain water weight. So who knows, but whatever. Anyways, so I'm feeling great. I'm just ecstatic, and I just love my new body. I love my new life. I love my new way that I get to be, and the opportunities that have been given to me. So many positive and negative things have happened to me in this last couple of years, but I can't believe how much my weight was affecting my life and everything that I did in my life, and how much better life can really be once you're healthy. It really is an amazing thing, and it's not perfect all the time. It's not going to be perfect, but I would choose to live this way over anything. It doesn't matter how much negative stuff comes my way. I got a better day the next day because I'm going to wake up and look in the mirror. I'm going to wake up and feel good. I'm going to wake up and play with my kids, be able to do my job. Okay, so I'm just going to cut up the videos there. Yeah. Anyways, so this journey has just been amazing, like I was talking about before other stuff. It has been an amazing journey, and a lot of people are talking about, well, it's not a journey, it's more of an adventure now, and I think that's cool, but I still think of mine as a journey, and I guess I'm going to keep saying journey because it's my journey. So, anyways, being that it is Christmas Eve, I know a lot of you are going to be going and visiting family. A lot of you are newer in all of this and have not had very many outings with the family or seeing the family members, or some of them you haven't seen in a long time. And a lot of them are going to be saying things that maybe aren't going to make you feel so great, or they might make you feel wonderful. But I thought I would just kind of talk about what people kind of say and do. So you'll hear it from me, so when you hear it from them, it doesn't affect you as much. So I don't know. I just thought, why not talk about it? Because I know it happens. It's happened to me. So the first thing is people are going to be like, wow, you look great. And that statement is wonderful because it leaves it open to you. You can either say thank you and move on, or you can say thank you, well, this is blah blah blah, and you can start a conversation, start dialogue with them. So it leaves it open, and that's the way I'd rather have someone talk to me about my weight, is kind of not so centered on the weight. Just, you look great, you look wonderful, you look healthy. It's good. That's the way that a family member should react to you. Or should say things to you. They shouldn't down you in any way, or they shouldn't bug you if you don't want to talk about it. But they do. So if they do, remember they are family. They do care. Maybe some of them have alternative motives or whatever, but, most of them are out there for you. And if they have other motives, what do you care? You're going to feel great. You are going to be where you want to be, and you're going to live your life with or without them and their stupid little comments. So don't worry about it. Another one that I get is, how much have you lost? And then when you don't really want to talk about it, certain people just don't want to, I've lost a lot of weight, yeah, I was a fat ass. Okay, I get it. Yeah, you made it pretty clear when I was a fat ass, I was a fat ass, So sometimes they just won't let it go. And I really don't like that comment, like, how much? And then they just keep nagging at it, or they keep picking at you, like, oh, what, whoa, wow, don't touch me. Don't pick at people. It's not nice. If I wanted you to touch me, I would touch you. Yeah, I don't understand, like with pregnancies or when you've lost weight or you've redone your hair or something, people just automatically think they could touch you. And I don't mind being touched at times, but there's sometimes I'm just like, you know what? I got skin issues. Don't be grabbing in here. I got stuff. So, that's an uncomfortable situation, so don't touch people. And if people touch you, just politely like, hey, I'm good. Thank you. What kind of program or drug are you on? And that comment is so insulting at times. Like, I'm not on any drugs. I'm on vitamins. How about that? That's what I like to tell people. Like, if they're like, what drugs are you using? Or what kind of weight loss program are you using? Vitamins, exercise, if I know them well enough, weight loss surgery. Yeah. Yep, I did it. But that always comes with a stigmatism, or not a stigmatism. Anyways, it always comes with they think that you've taken the easy way out. If you say weight loss surgery, they're always going to think that. You can explain it all you want. You've done the work and blah, blah, blah. People are automatically just going to assume you've done something, taken the easy way out, and because that's what people believe. And until there's enough of us to be like, hey, this ain't easy, it's not going to change. So, choose who you tell lightly, if you don't want it all out there. If you're like me and you're like, it's here, and you just post it everywhere and have it everywhere in your life, I'm proud of my weight loss surgery. I don't care. You think I took the easy way out? My life is not easy, and what I have to do to stay this way is not easy. So, whatever. It's better than living the way I lived. When are you going to stop? You've lost too much weight comment. Well, thank you. I'm actually not at my goal yet, or I'm actually not at my doctor's goal yet, is my answer to that. Like, I put it to a doctor's thing so that it sounds like, oh, well, this is what my doctor and I came up with, and he's watching me very closely, and I'm okay, But that's just a concerned family member because they're not used to seeing you like this. They look at you and they see a skeleton. And a lot of people, they looked at me and they saw a skeleton when I was like 30 pounds heavier than I am now. And now they look at me and I'm healthy because everything kind of is, evening out. Like your skin evens out and everything kind of like proportions itself back to where it needs to be. It just takes time. So understand that people are seeing you like that. And sometimes there was times that I looked at myself in the mirror. I remember February of 2013, right at my daughter's birthday, I went in the bathroom, I looked in the mirror and was like, oh my God, I cannot believe I look like a drug addict. Like, I seriously, honestly looked at myself and saw a drug addict. I'm like, I had to ask my husband, I'm like, do I look sick? And at that point, I think I was like 145 or 150, somewhere in there. So I was quite a bit heavier than I am now. You just are going to look odd for a little while. It's just going to happen. And when your hair thins out, it doesn't help. So, you've lost too much. Well, depending on which family member, if it comes from your little granny and she's like, you've lost too much, let me go get you a sandwich. Don't be like, no, I haven't, just like, no, everything's okay. I'm healthy. I promise, and reassure them. Now, if they won't let you go, then move on, get over it. I've told you they're going to say it. So remember, sleep regularly. If you want, you can come back and yell at me. Don't yell at them because they don't know any better. Let's see. If they try to push food on you, like I said, if it's your little grandma, maybe take a bite of that sandwich just because it'll make her happy. But if it's just a regular person that's like, you need to eat, honey, here. Sorry, there's certain things I eat, certain things I don't eat, and I just don't want to upset my stomach because that'll really ruin the day. It's that simple. How do you feel? What's it like? I bet you love shopping now. I mean, all these assumptions that life's so much different. And you know what? Life is so much different. So tell him, oh, it's great. I feel wonderful. You know, I mean, like, you don't have to talk it up. You don't have to talk it down. Just tell them how you feel. You know, if you feel good, you feel good. Just don't go way into it because they really don't want to hear about it. They're like, oh, well, some days I'm like this, and some, you know, they don't want to hear about it. They really don't. So if you want, you can tell me. I'll listen. And shopping is great. I think during the Christmas shopping, I totally like, oh, I want this and I want this. Like, I'm out shopping for other people, and I'm like, but that would look really good on me, and that would shopping's horrible. Like, I've spent so much money. But yeah, I mean, it's fun and it's great. It's still frustrating though. It can be frustrating if you're not close to your goal. It can still be very frustrating. So don't get down on yourself. You will get there. Watch what you eat at family gatherings, because that can bring up controversy too. You know, always try to be on your best behavior. Don't stress over what you're eating, but kind of make smart choices. You don't want to be sitting at the Christmas table going, oh my gosh, it hurts. Because I've been there. I did it. You eat too much and in front of all your family, and you're sitting there like in the bathroom or sitting down in a chair just like miserable. They're going to be miserable too, because they're like, oh my gosh, she's ruined her life. Like, look at her. She can't even eat, you know. You can eat in moderation, you know, and, you know, do smaller portion sizes, because you're going to be stressed out. So your stomach's going to be really tight. My stomach gets really tight when I'm stressed. And so get smaller portions and take your food slow. You don't want to be in pain. And watch what you're putting on your plate, because everyone at that table is watching what you're putting on your plate, because they're curious. They don't understand how weight loss surgery works. They just know what they've been told. And then they think that the people who have some carbs afterwards, if you made a choice that wasn't 100% and you put that on your plate, they're going to think, oh, you're just another one of those weight loss surgery patients that's going to gain all her weight back. No. If I have some carbs, it's because my body needs it. You know, I mean, we know what we're doing. We've done this. We've been working at it. And if you don't know what you're doing yet, you will figure it out, because your stomach's going to make you figure it out. Watch what you put on your plate, because everyone else is. So if you think people are not judging or watching or trying to come up with things to talk about, they are in it every time, and you do not want to have to explain your food to anyone. That sucks. So watch it. Oh, and if someone makes food that they really want you to eat, and they're like, why don't you try my blah, 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 and it's something you can't eat, politely explain why. You know, try to be nice about it, you know, as nice as possible, so they don't get their feelings hurt. Because a lot of people put a lot of work into things, and then you snub it, and no, I can't eat that. Well, they might take that personal. So, oh, my stomach, that would really hurt my stomach, you know. Let's see. The negative jealousy comments. There's these few people. I have a couple of family members who are not happy that I've lost all the weight, because now I have confidence, and before I didn't. But they will say, like, oh, I kind of liked you better when you were smaller or bigger than me. And oh my goodness, you're just getting too small. And it's not out of niceness. It's not out of like they really care. It's out of like, I don't like that you're smaller, prettier, blah, blah, blah than me. And so you're gonna get those people. Ignore and move on. Don't make snide comments. Be the better person. Just, yeah. You know, so that's my advice. I'm going to answer the phone, and then I'll get on here and do a body shot. So I need to give you guys a body shot, and then I'm going to get out of here and quit bugging you. So, and I want you all to have a very Merry Christmas. It's going to be a great time. So, oh, and I forgot to tell you guys, my daughters won the wish, the Make-A-Wish, or not Make-A-Wish, but like, what would you want on your wish list? We entered this thing where you decide what you want, and you put it on there, and then if your wish is the best or whatever, you win. Well, my daughters won a $500 swing set. because they wanted a swing set for Christmas, and they won it. So we're going to go down and get that picture today, so I can't wait to post that. It's so exciting. My girls have wanted, ever since we moved into our house like 2 years ago, they've wanted a swing set, and so they're finally getting their swing set. I'm so excited. But it's the middle of winter, so now we have to like open a savings account, put the money in there, and wait until summer to buy it. But that is so exciting and fun. Okay, gonna give you a body shot, and then I'm out of here. This dress, horrible, but it's an extra small, so I still feel good in it. Yeah. I see this, why I'd ever do anything with a white stripe on the rear end, but I did. But yeah, so this is me 18 months out. Yep. And Merry Christmas. I love you all, and I hope you have a wonderful holiday. Thank you.